I'm like a ninja turtle. I'm officially going offshore again. Today is the 6th of May and I'm going to Norway tomorrow to mobilise in Bergen and go offshore for probably around 2 weeks. I found out a few days ago that I'd be going offshore again and I'm quite excited. It's been a wee while. I think it was in January this year and start of February that I was last offshore. So it's been a few months and I'm ready to dive back in basically. And I thought I would vlog this trip as I usually do and kind of show what it's like. I also wanted to show my new bag that I got. So usually I have 2 duffel bags that are like, I think maybe 40, 50 litres. But this time I want to travel with one bag because I got a bag with wheels and it's like 110 litres. I pack the opposite of like, can you say pack heavy? That's what I do. I bring a hairdryer because I'm a girl and there's no hairdryers on the boat. I bring different shampoos. I bring moisturisers because the air is so dry because of the aircon on boats. Yeah, I just don't pack light basically. And I need different clothes to wear because I get too hot and then too cold. It's just a whole thing. And I think every time I go I get better at packing, but it's still ridiculous the amount of stuff that I bring. Anyways, less waffling. I'm going to show you my bag that I got. It's from a brand called Eagle Creek, which I had never heard of before, but I'll show you. This is the bag. It's basically a duffel bag. And the bottom here you can see there's kind of suitcase wheels. It's not got a pull-out handle. It's just got like a handle that you can pull like that. It's got a wee top compartment, which I've got my trainers in. And then all my stuff. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty much finished packing and then I'm going to wear my joggers to the airport tomorrow. I brought my Uggs offshore with me last time. I know this is like such a basic white girl cliche, but they're so handy for just slipping on and off because when you're constantly changing in and out of like PPE and your steel cap toe boots, I always get it messed up, steel cap toe boots, it's really handy to have things that you can just slip on. So these are great. I'm also bringing 2 hoodies, which again is overkill. You don't need 2 hoodies. Most people will just bring like 1 jumper. And I'm bringing stuff to hopefully work out and do some gym stuff whilst I'm offshore. The vessels have a gym usually, so I plan on doing some sessions. The other great thing about this bag is tons of handles on it, and it has these compression straps on both sides, which compress obviously. It just makes it a lot more packed, I think. So it's on its wheels and then you just like that. It also has these really cool backpack straps that you can just pull out to the front and you can hook them onto the little clips at the bottom on each side. It means I can just throw it on my back. So anyone that's been on a boat before will know there's a gangway. It's kind of like a staircase, a temporary staircase that they put up so that you can actually get on the boat. And usually I have to carry 2 big duffel bags up this gangway and a backpack on. And it's just in my Uggs as well. It's not good. And there's wind hitting you and it's like very rickety. So I'm hoping this makes it a bit easier for me to embark on the vessel. So that is the Eagle Creek cargo hauler, 110 litres. I believe they have an 80 litre and maybe even a larger bag that's like maybe 100, 140 maybe, I don't know. That has wheels as well. But yeah, it's election day tomorrow and that means I'm going to drive to the election hall at 7 o'clock for when they open tomorrow morning. Quickly vote, head back here and get my taxi to the airport and then head to Bergen. That is all for the intro of this vlog. I hope you enjoy seeing what I got up to in the morning and hope you enjoy this vlog. I'm like a ninja turtle. Okay, I'm in my cabin. Let me give you a wee tour. Got this whole cabin to myself, which is amazing. And I've got a window. I've never had a window cabin before on the outside of the vessel. Very cool. Yes, we've got 2 bunk beds. I usually prefer the bottom, just so I don't roll out. Oh, bathroom. And then there's the shower. Lovely. So we just had our safety induction and I'm on the night shift, as I mentioned before. It's currently 1 o'clock local time, so probably got about 4 hours until my shift starts, and ideally I'm gonna get some sleep, but the likelihood of that happening is very slim. I also lost my Awala, RIP Awala. If you don't know what an Awala is, it's a very overpriced, expensive water bottle. I just bought one for a treat for myself a few weeks ago and it fell out of the little sleeve pocket inside of my bag. So I'm going to be extremely dehydrated for this entire trip. So that's great. In good news, however, the food smells amazing down in the galley and my bag held up very well. I've got the backpack straps out and I think I got a little clip of me carrying the bag up towards the gangway. So 10 out of 10 for me. I'm very impressed with this backpack. It weighs 22 kilograms, which is a bit ridiculous to go offshore for 2 weeks, but I managed it fine to get up my back. And then also getting up the stairs in the stairwell in the vessel, it was very good for that. I also met a few people that I worked with before on previous offshore trips. It's always really nice when you like recognize people from previous jobs and you've got a familiar face, because a lot of the time when you've got contractors working with you, you don't tend to recognize anyone. So that was really nice. That's all for now. So it's 5:30 now and my shift is going to start in half an hour, so I'm going to go down and get some food from the galley and then we're going to start my first night shift. I will officially be awake for 24 hours at the end of this shift, so it's going to be an interesting one, but that's what coffee was invented for, so we're going to be okay, I think. Let's go. Wow, the hair's looking crazy, but I've officially been awake for 24 hours and I've just finished my first night shift. Hopefully after my next one, I'll be looking and feeling a lot more fresh, but the first one's always a bit rough. I'm literally just gonna get straight into my pajamas and sleep. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Or today, I guess. I'll see you in 12 hours. Sorry that the lighting is so strong right now, but it's a beautiful day as you can see outside. I've been so busy with the last 2 or 3 days and not gonna lie, making TikToks to try and get traction over on my YouTube channel that I've just not really vlogged much. I will put in some clips of some of the food maybe on the side of some of the meals. We had steak Saturday, we've had seafood Sunday, and today is Monday, so I can't remember what they serve on Mondays. It might just be like pasta or something, but so far so good. And I'm slowly getting into night shift. Right now it's coming up to 4 p.m. and I start my shift at around 5:30, 6 o'clock. The proper work's going to start today, and today's when we're going to do the main part of the scope of work that's lifting these like really big, they're called counteracts. And yeah, I'm really excited because this work's like been getting planned for ages, and from an engineering perspective, it's really exciting. It's something that's a bit new and different. I feel like I look really washed out, but getting into night shift has been a bit difficult. The first few nights, the first day I didn't sleep at all. I was up for 24 hours and then I think I got 4 hours of sleep the next 2 nights. And then last night I finally got 7 hours. So that was amazing. and I definitely feel a lot better. And now it's getting to the point where towards the end of my shift I can actually stay awake. I was like speaking to people in the last hour of my previous shifts, and I'm literally like eyes are going. So yeah, that makes a big difference. Hopefully you guys can't hear the humming of the vessel in the background, because this should muffle it out. But it's quite, the thrusters of the boat are going constantly whilst we stay on DP, so it's quite handy to have a mic. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some more clips of me going out and about the boat, probably on my phone, and I'll put them in. And then I'll probably just film more chatty segments on my camera throughout the vlog. If you don't follow me over on TikTok, maybe go and follow me there. Honestly, I just started it because I'm trying to get people to watch my YouTube videos, and TikTok's quite a good place to blow up really quickly, I feel like. So yeah, I'm mostly posting shorts over there and then reposting them to my YouTube. Ultimately, I want people to watch my YouTube videos though, so please like and subscribe. I want to get to 500 subscribers. That's my goal by the end of the year. So, and if you're watching and you want to ask any questions, feel free to comment below. I really appreciate it when viewers ask questions and are curious about this life, because it is very different to your typical job. I also feel very lucky that I've got a window in this room. I didn't realise as well, most of the cabins have the like round typical boat windows, but this one's got a really big rectangle one for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'm not complaining. I've had issues with sleeping purely because the sun's been coming into my cabin at like midday, so when I'm like halfway through my sleep, and it's been waking me up. So someone gave me a eye mask that I used last night, and I think that helped. But yeah, my last trip I was on night shift as well, and I was sleeping like 9 hours straight uninterrupted. It was some of the best sleep I've had in my entire life. So I'm trying to get back there. I do think we're going to be back in port probably in a few days to demob a few things, but I'll probably be out here for 2 weeks total, I think. Okay, the vessel's moving too much, but that's all I wanted to pop in and say. I hope you're enjoying the video, and if you're interested in seeing more videos of me offshore, I've got 2 more up on my channel apart from this one, so this should be my 3rd. So yeah.
Had a good thing going, then laid it all down. It's been 500 days since I've left town, and I don't remember why I drove away, knowing that I want you back someday. I'm tired of this single cab with a long bed, just a single man going nowhere, grown weary of all the sunset.
Hey, today is day 7. Day 7 of my offshore trip. It is, well, right now it's Friday the 15th of May. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm obviously on night shift still. And we just had our first interim mob, and we'll be sailing back out to the site after we've just offloaded the counteracts that we had on the boat. I'll put a little clip in here probably of what it looked like on the back deck. And we've offloaded 17, and we're going to go out and get another 17, and we're going to be leaving at 5:30 this morning, so in about 4 hours. I thought I would just come in with an update, because I'm in my cabin obviously on shift, and we're just basically waiting on, it's a whole complicated situation, but basically we've got someone who was testing our crane on board the boat right now, because where we've went in to do our interim mobilisation and offload the counteracts, it's basically an island, and the ferry stopped running at a certain time, and the individual that was testing the crane for us on our vessel has got stuck here basically. He's finished and he's got no mode of transport to get home, so he has to stay on the boat until he can get the next boat, the next ferry off this little island. We have to wait until he can get off, obviously. We can't just leave the guy stranded. And apparently there's hotels on this little island that we're on, but they're all fully booked, or some of them are on strike and things like that. So he has to stay on board, and then he's gonna get off at 5:30, and then we're gonna be out of here and be sitting out of port waiting on weather until we can get back to work basically. And right now there's 5 meters waves. That's the sea state, and there's waves of up to, I think I saw 8.8 meters out there. and we're going to be transiting in that. So I'm hoping, because it's been delayed by a wee bit because of the situation, that the weather's a bit better. But nonetheless, I have got some, what do they call this? Poststaffen from the medic on board. Because on the way out, when we were transiting out to site, I did get a bit nauseous and I had to lie down for a bit because I was very close to spewing. And this time I'm not going to do that. So yeah, anyways, now we're just basically chilling until we can go back out. So I've been doing a mixture of things. I've been reading my book. I finished the book on my Kindle that was I Who Have Never Known Men. Very interesting book, actually. Not what I expected, but thought-provoking, I would say. It was a short one. It was only 200 pages, so if you're wanting a quick read, I'd give it a go. And then I also have this one, which is also another short read. I thought I'd go for a thinner book. I've also been playing my Steam Deck with Josh at points, but obviously he's sleeping right now because he's got work tomorrow. And I've been playing Dave the Diver, which is a very good game as well. If you know, you know. And I've watched some YouTube and things like that, and I've just been relaxing. So that's all the update for now. I've not managed to get too many clips of what it's been like outside of my cabin, basically, because it's a lot easier to film in vertical with your phone than horizontal. It's a lot less obvious to people that you're filming. And I've been making a lot of day in my life TikToks instead, so like short form content. So if you're wanting to see a bit more about what I get up to outside of here and like an actual working day in the life, I guess, then I'd probably go into my TikTok, which is just the Cozy Engineer, and have a look there. I also just changed my app to make it more a branding style, I guess, and makes it a bit more easier to find me rather than just remembering my long ass name. Hopefully this long form video is entertaining either way with the clips that I've gotten. I don't know what that was. Yeah,